So let's talk Vanderpump Rules because there's a lot to unravel here. But I mainly want to get into like all of the because we have part 3 of the reunion, which is the conclusion. Finally, we get the conclusion of Scandival in this season, and there's a big bombshell revelation that's supposed to come. Right, Alex Baskin, who's a producer in Vanderpump Rules, did a podcast or he did an interview with Variety, and he said that like he wants the cast to watch all 3 parts of the reunion. That way, they can make a fully formed decision whether or not they want to come back in the future. And that there are some revelations that have not yet been revealed, right? That got everybody fired up. Everybody had a theory. I want to debunk some of those theories and talk into what I think is more realistic. And then, yeah, let's get into that because I just feel like there's so much like dumb, low budget speculation out there that let's debunk what has already been speculated and what the cast and producers have actually said so far. So first up, Raquel being pregnant. So first sources close to her came out and they denied that she's pregnant. And then Alex Baskin himself even told Page Six that ain't it. Raquel's not pregnant. But they say that she's not pregnant now. My theory related to the pregnancy was maybe it was possible that she was pregnant. Maybe after the initial hookup at the very beginning of things, and that's what trauma bonded Raquel and Tom together. Maybe they unfortunately lost the baby. Maybe she chose to not keep the baby. I don't know what may have happened, but it's possible that there was a pregnancy and then there wasn't a pregnancy, and that secret and that, you know, again, trauma bond is what ultimately helped them build this secret affair or build upon what was a hookup into a secret affair. I think that a pregnancy is within the realm of possibility, but we do know that Raquel and Alex Baskin are saying, nope, she's not currently pregnant. The next theory is that we're going to find out this revelation that the cast really did know about this, that Sheena knew or Lisa Vanderpump knew, and that this was all, you know, something that they tried to cover up. Now, Lisa and Sheena have both revealed that they've been suspicious of Sandoval and Raquel, but that neither of them actually knew what was going on between them and didn't know that there was a 7-month affair that was happening. We know Sheena's asked Sandoval about it. She's danced around the topic with Raquel. She's talked to Ariana about it. And, you know, Ariana was like, no, I don't believe that Tom and Raquel would ever do that to me. That's ridiculous. I don't believe it. I trust them. Well, we'll see how that worked. But Lisa and Sheena have both denied that they knew about the affair. So that's not the revelation. I don't think the revelation is going to be anything from anyone on the cast outside of Tom or Raquel. Maybe Schwartz. Then the next one is that producers knew about all of this and planted it for ratings. And I'm just like, why would they wait? Why would they do that? Why would they pick up filming again randomly and have to borrow a crew from Real Houses of Beverly Hills, which Ariana confirmed, if this wasn't a legit bombshell that they knew about? Why wouldn't they just keep cameras rolling? Why wouldn't they expose this when cameras were rolling originally? There was no need to film again. There was no need to go back and pick up cameras and, you know, edit the final episode as a bonus episode at the last minute. Like, no, there's no way. There's literally no way that the producers planted this for ratings and they knew about it all season long. I'm pretty sure there were also suspicions, but they've come out and they're like, listen, we were taking Ariana's lead, and Ariana was like, no, there's no truth to this. This isn't a valid rumor. I don't believe it. Shut it down. And so they shut it down because they're like, all right, there doesn't seem to be any truth to this. This is just a silly, you know, cast theory that they're running with. But no, I don't believe that the producers knew. Maybe they had kind of picked up on a couple of things and like, maybe some things are a little fishy, but I don't think that they fully knew that there was a 7-month affair that was going on underneath everybody's noses. The next one is about Vegas, and either Lisa's moving to Vegas or the show's moving to Vegas or there's going to be a spinoff in Vegas, and that's the big announcement. That's hardly a bombshell. That's not even a bombshell worthy of being revealed at the reunion. That's not something that they would pump up. Sheena even tweeted that that's not it either. That I don't think that they're doing a Vegas spinoff. I think there's like some legal issue that they ran into where they aren't able to film a reality show in, I think, the casino that they're at. I think they're able to like film for a night, but they're not able to consecutively film. I don't know all the details. I just know that there was something that prevented that from happening because that was an option and it was a topic of conversation at some point. So the bombshell can't be that there's a spin-off, because that's not a reunion bombshell. That's a press release that you send out. That's, we're ending Real Housewives of New York by breaking it up into two new shows, Real Housewives Legacy and the new rebooted Real Housewives of New York. So they would release it in that forum. It would be an announcement on Watch What Happens Live. It would be something and not a reunion bombshell. Brock Davies even said that he doesn't know what it would take for them not to return, because as far as he's aware, the only thing that wouldn't make them want to come back is if they weren't paid well enough to come back, like if they got a pay cut or whatever. He's like, the money is the only thing that's going to prevent them from coming back, which, I mean, good for him. Maybe it's that things happen sooner than boys' night. I think that's the most likely option. Possibly even a fling when she was still with James. I feel like that would make James want to not film with them. So that could be it. I don't really know what it could be at this point. I feel like it has to be a timeline sort of rumor. It has to be something that Raquel lets slip up that she probably doesn't even remember revealing, because she's had to keep so many lies under wraps. And when she doesn't have Sandoval with her, you know, she was able to really speak freely, whether it's in her confessional or her one-on-one with Andy, because the previews for part 3 keep pumping up. You need to wait for the final 5, wait for the final 5 minutes, because that's where the big reveal is going to take place. So they're really going to make us watch all the way to the end. But I think it's possibly a timeline thing or a past pregnancy thing. It's not a spinoff. It's not somebody coming back to the show. It's not like an announcement. And a lot of people keep thinking it's some sort of like announcement that the network or that Lisa is going to make. It's not an announcement. My understanding from what Alex Baskin has revealed is there's a piece of the scandal, there's a piece of the story that we haven't yet heard, that Tom and Raquel, because they're realistically the only two that know this piece of the story, they haven't revealed it yet. It's likely going to be Raquel or possibly Schwartz giving this reveal or getting caught up in some sort of slip up. I don't really know, but I guess we'll find out Wednesday night. We'll find out at the reunion part 3. Here we go. And then we'll catch the uncensored version on Thursday. And then next Thursday, when they release the Secrets Revealed episode, that's when I'll get to chat with Lala Kent. I got my Send It to Daryl merch on right now. But that's when I'm going to talk to Lala. So get ready, get your questions ready, because I'm sure you're going to have lots of questions, and Lala's going to pop off on us that night. And if you're not in LA, you can get your live stream tickets or your in-person tickets if you are in LA at nofilterlive.com. June 15th, my 30th birthday. Let's get it. Oh,